You want to see some really fucked up shit? Check this out. So this was brought to my attention yesterday. I've been pocketing on this website for a day, but it's a perfect day for it to do it. Because I was out and bound most of the day yesterday. Yeah, it was Saturday, today Sunday. It's gonna be lazy day. That's right. Check it out. Police refuse to enter school as killer shot 19 kids. Cops arrested and stopped parents for trying to stop care. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Look at that. So today we learned the Texas law enforcement officers stood by for almost an hour and refused to enter Robb Elementary School when a Salvador Ramos was inside shooting children. Yeah, it shows you what these fucking cops care about. Yeah, all they care about is that fucking paycheck and that fucking pension. Shit, they don't care about the fucking community. If they were on site, they should have ran to school and stop the fucking shit instead of standing by with the thumbs out their fucking ass for half an hour and then and trying to stop the parents when those parents are going to want to save their children. That's the first thing a parent wants to do. If their child's in danger, they're going to do anything and everything in their power to protect their children. According to the Associated Press, frustrated parents begged police officers to charge into the Texas elementary school where a gunman's rampage killed 19 children and 2 teachers. Go in there, nearby woman shouted at the officers soon as the attack began, said Juan Carranza, 24, who saw the scene from outside his house. Across the street from Robb Elementary School in the close-knit town of Uvalde, Carranza said the officers did not go in. There's going to be a couple quick videos we're going to show you that. See, here's one right there. Cops refused to stop killer who shot and killed 18 kids in Texas. Instead, they stopped parents from storming the school to save their kids. What the fuck? Yeah.
Come on, I know he's behind me. Who's shooting?
Who the fuck are these officers to tell these parents to stay back? These are fucking parents. These are guardians, family relatives, and you're telling these parents to stay back? Look at all these fucking cops. All these motherfuckers should be fired. Fired on the spot. That's my thought. They should all be fucking fired. Look at that. They've got fucking tactical weapons in there and he's standing around like, whoa. Yeah, that's actually bullshit. Really is. Hear those mothers sobbing and crying. Because they already know that the shooters already killed the kids. And their kids are probably as good as dead. And these cops sitting there like, fuck. They got tactical weapons and you're sitting with the thumbs at the ass and stopping the parents? Come on. Bunch of bullshit. Anyways, let's get back to it. Javier Cazares, whose 4th grade daughter, Jacqueline Cazares, was killed in the attack. said he raced to the school when he heard about the shooting, arriving while police were still gathered outside the building. Upset that police were not moving in, he raised the idea of charging into school with several other bystanders. Let's just rush in because the cops aren't doing anything like they're supposed to, he said. More could have been done. Exactly. Angelique Rose Gomez drove 40 miles to the school upon hearing of the shooting. And she said, the police were doing nothing. They were just standing outside the fence. They weren't going in there or running anywhere. Gomez said that she was only one of several parents at the school demanding the officers stop waiting around and go into the school. It was then that federal marshals approached her and put her hand on. What the fuck? See, you're telling me these cops standing around need a federal fucking marshal to do their job? Seriously, if these cops need a federal marshal to do their fucking job, these cops should be fucking fired. Let's get some fucking new cops that actually will do their fucking job. Fire them all. Fire that whole fucking squad. You need federal marshal go in there to do your fucking job when these dumbass were standing there for 40 fucking minutes? Wow. The marshals told her she was being arrested for intervening in an act investigation. Well, gee, I wonder why she wanted to go in there. Maybe to go see her kid. Shows you how little these fucktards care. Gomez was able to convince local law enforcement to free her, but she said she also saw a father pepper sprayed and another tackled and thrown to the ground by law enforcement as he tried to go to the school. His 10-year-old daughter was massacred and slaughtered. Once free, Gomez moved away from the crowd, broke into a run, jumped a fence, and ran inside to rescue her children. She sprinted out of the school with them, the Journal reports. That's good. Cops stood outside the school while the killer rampaged inside. Onlookers yelled at them to go in. They didn't. One parent urged bystanders, let's just rush in because the cops aren't doing anything like they're supposed to. When police did finally enter, their incompetence got another kid killed. A boy in the school shared his account with that channel. When I heard the shooting through the door, I told my friend to hide under something so he wouldn't find us. He said, I was hiding hard and I was telling my friend to not talk because he was going to hear us. When the cops came, the cops said, yell if you need help. And one of the persons in my class yelled help. The guy overheard and he came and shot her, the boy said. The cop barged in the classroom. The guy shot at the cop, and the cop started shooting. Looks like the Uvalde, Texas cops may have also gotten another kid killed with their incompetence. According to the student account, police told kids to yell for help. Shooter heard the kid, then went and shot him.
When I heard the shooting through the door, I told my friend to hide under something so he won't find us. I was hiding hard and I was telling my friend to not talk because he's gonna hear us. The cop said help if you need help, and then one of the persons in my class said help. The guy overheard and he came in and shot her, and then the cops barged into that classroom, and the guy shot the cops, and the cops just started shooting.
Yeah, none of it makes sense. According to law enforcement, Salvador Ramos crashed his truck into a ditch outside the school, grabbed his rifle, and shot at two people outside a nearby funeral home who ran away uninjured. Officials said that he encountered a school district security officer outside the school, though authorities had conflicting reports on whether the men exchanged gunfire. After somehow bypassing safety logs designed to keep people away from the kids, he ran inside. Then fired on two arriving Uvalde police officers who were outside the building, said Texas Department of Public Safety spokesperson Travis Constantine. The police officers were injured. After entering the school, Ramos charged into one of the classrooms and began to kill. According to witnesses, police refused to enter the school for an hour as the madman continued to shoot students inside. Department of Public Safety Director Steve McCraw told reporters that 40 minutes to an hour elapsed from when Ramos opened fire on the school security officer to when the tactical team shot him. However, the department spokesman said later that they could not estimate how long the gunman was in the school or when he was killed. Meanwhile, a law enforcement official familiar with the investigation said officers had trouble breaching the classroom door and had to get a staff member to open the room with a key. The official spoke on the condition and anonymity because he was not authorized to speak publicly about the ongoing investigation. According to some local reports, some officers went in to get their own kids out first, then waited to go back in after the shooter had killed everyone. Look at that. Wow, absolutely fucking wow. The police are saying they went in to get their own kids out first, then waited to go back in after the shooter had killed everybody. Here we go. Check this out. Shit, see how long this video is. Ooh.
¿Qué vas a disparar, güey? ¡No es shooting! your kids, okay? They're people working. They're working. They're working. They're working. They're working. I don't have any information.
I know we can't take our kids to a convention.
Hey, so I'm just saying right here. So I'm just saying.
They're worried about keeping it ready. On the street training, they don't. But they don't know. They just
Carlos cabrón y no hacen nada. Esos vatos.
Fuck the police.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Border Patrol agent was struck with gunfire, a few officers shot. We've heard that some law enforcement officers actually went into school to get their kids out. Can you talk about that?
Right, so we do know, Vanessa, right now that there was some police officers, families trying to get their children out of school because there was an active shooter situation right now. It's a terrible situation right now. And of course, just as we mentioned, the loss of life, it's just terrible. It's a terrible tragedy when that took place. But again, we got to keep acknowledging those brave men and women that actually
I'm just sick and tired of what's going on. It continues to go on. I spent my career as chairman of the Judiciary Committee and as vice president working for common sense gun reforms. As I said, as a senator and a vice president. While they clearly will not prevent every tragedy, we know certain ones will have significant impact and have no negative impact on the Second Amendment. Second Amendment's not absolute. When it was passed, you couldn't own a cannon. You couldn't own certain kinds of weapons. It's just always been limitations. But guess what? These actions we've taken before, they saved lives. They can do it again. The idea that an 18-year-old can walk into a store and buy weapons of war designed and marketed to kill is, I think, just wrong. It just violates common sense. Even the manufacturer, the inventor of that weapon, thought that as well. You know, where's the backbone? Where's the courage to stand up to a very powerful lobby?
Here's your thought of the day. If a weapon is so dangerous that a squad of police officers are too afraid to confront a single person wielding it, that weapon should be banned. And I know one weapon that should be banned. It's like we just heard the speech that says, Joe Biden says, yeah, you have the right to Second Amendment, but it doesn't mean that you can own a cannon or like grenade or a bazooka, and you certainly can't go out there and own an AR-15, a fully automatic weapon for mass destruction and mass casualties. Maybe it's about time we ban AR-15s. I'm not saying we should ban all guns. No, I'm all about the First Amendment, especially about the Second Amendment, for people to bear arms, like open carry. But these mass destruction of weapons out there, taking 20, 30, 40 casualties, Especially when we know what happened in Vegas a couple years ago when 58 people died by AR-15. Columbine, AR-15. Sandy Hook, AR-15. Uvalde, AR-15. Aurora, AR-15. Parkland, AR-15. New Zealand, AR-15. Should I say more? Let this sink in. With that said, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out. Much love, respect, and happy Memorial Day, ladies and gentlemen.